Are you guys, have you lobbied the coaches at any point that Patrick maybe doesn't snap on field goals so
No,
that you can snap for your brother?
no,
We
we've
knew that was
not.
coming, but
Yeah.
I,
Um,
I don't really, I don't think it really think about it because he snaps. We do second team field goal in practice and stuff, so I do kick some with him snapping, and we never really think about it too much. It's just kind of a thing, but
I mean,
it doesn't
Patrick's
really
doing a great job. I have to say,
Yeah.
he's doing really well, and I I actually really enjoy doing the punt snaps. I thought maybe in the Citadel game there was like maybe, but other than that, no. Especially with such huge games coming up, I think that's the last thing on their mind is, let's try and get a little duo thing going.
Sure.
Maybe senior day next year. or
Maybe,
something
yeah,
like that.
like
But
something
honestly,
next year. I guess we could bring it up, but for the most part, I'm just really
Patrick's doing
enjoying
a job, and
the opportunity.
mess up what we have right now.
Yeah.
What's it like having, both of you need to answer this, having your brother be
That's really cool. I mean, we live together now just like old times. So I mean, it's a lot easier than dealing with some roommate because if you want him to clean up his stuff and you can get on him, be like, yo, clean up in here. Like, you don't have to worry about anything being awkward or anything like that. But it's also good to have like some support that you've known for your whole life and kind of somebody to lean on if things get tough or whenever you need some help with something or something like that. So that's been nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a help. If I'm ever struggling with something in school or maybe my parents coming to visit, it's just a lot easier being all in one place, and it just kind of helps out. With our parents, they love the fact that they can just go to one game. They don't have to pick between like, oh, let's go watch Austin this weekend and let's go watch Alex next weekend. It really helps out there. And then just with everyday things, I mean, like you said, we live together, so if we're buying groceries or something, and he eats something that I really wanted, I can get on him about it and not be like, come on, like that was mine. And like freshman year, I lived with a different guy because freshman year you move in with some roommate, and sometimes I would feel awkward just being like, hey, like you really can't just throw food under the couch if you don't want to pick it up. Like that's not good. But with Alex, it's like we know what we can get on each other about, and we know what we're getting into.
So Greg Hugel goes down, job becomes his. Obviously, the media's talking about it, message boards are talking about it. Did you talk to him? Did you try to help him, or did you just like, I'm leaving you alone right now?
The first thing I thought of when I saw that happen was, is Greg okay? I mean, that's obviously first concern. I was really worried. Greg's a great friend of mine.
Sure.
I mean, we're all really good friends. That's the thing is, I really wanted Alex to play, but not like that. I wanted him to, just get his opportunities wherever he could. I really didn't care if he was, second team and he was just playing in the Citadel games. He's getting his education paid for. He's having fun. But then when he goes in after Greg gets hurt, it's like, all right, first things first, I gotta, check. I think I checked in on you. I was like, hey, you're gonna kill it. Like, I know how much work he's put in. I see him all the time in here. Over the summer, I'll be laying on the couch. I just got home from workouts. I'm like, you know what? Don't have class today. I'm gonna take a 8-hour nap. And he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to the indoor and kick. And I'm like, more power to you. I'm not. He's worked so hard, and I know he's ready for this. And I knew the second Greg went down, I was like, he's going to do great. I just knew it.
Did you talk to him at all? And then the next question would be, do you guys have friends away from each other? I mean, are you together all the time, or is it like, nah, we have our own lives?
I mean, yeah, we got other friends too, but like it's good to come back home to somebody. If you want to sit on the couch in the silence and watch TV for 4 hours and not say a word to them, we like that aspect of it too, so we can just kind of do whatever. But yeah, we have friends outside of it too. But it's nice to have somebody familiar to come home and kind of just be able to do your own thing with.
Definitely. Well, now you know you're going to kick in the Superdome. It's going to be indoors. Great kick on the surface. Have you asked Greg about what it's like to kick in a playoff game, a championship game like this?
I haven't asked him specifically what it's like to kick in the playoffs, but I've asked him like kind of how he approaches big kicks or just any kick, and we both know like what we've been coached throughout growing up kicking and stuff like that, kind of how to approach each kick and approach it like it's the same kick, and everybody always say that kind of thing. But there might be certain things you think about or certain things you don't think about, and I'll start talking to him about that coming up, but not yet, not anything in particular.